Being a good corporate citizen isn't just important, it's fundamental. On top of that, regulators and investors increasingly require strong ESG performance. ESG stands for Environmental Social Governance. Reporting and approving ESG metrics in a global supply chain is an expensive, difficult, and redundant process. Integra has created a platform that can bring significant efficiency and enhance trust to the process in a way that benefits entire industries. Also, it's blockchain-based and open source. Upon completing the process, the vendor receives a blockchain-authenticated certificate of compliance that can be used for strengthening their ESG performance. Each document created in the process is tokenized. Proof of its existence is written on the Integra Ledger blockchain. And as always, no private information is stored by Integra. This creates a highly efficient and auditable ecosystem to support industry-wide ESG compliance. Here's how it works. First, visit smartesg.org. Here, you'll see the three main elements of the process. Step 1. The company creates what we call a Smart ESG questionnaire. You can add any number of fields depending on your requirements. Once complete, click here to download. If you open the document, you won't see any questions as they are embedded in the metadata. A company then sends this document to a vendor. All they have to do is click this link that brings the process to Step 2. The vendor drags the document from Step 1 onto the page and the questions appear. This is because the questions are extracted from the metadata of the document itself, as no information is stored by Integra. This is why it's smart. Upon completion of the questionnaire, a new document is generated with a recorded response, also embedded in the metadata. Because ESG vendor compliance has significant liability and reputational consequences, using blockchain to create an audit trail for vendor responses is invaluable. Now, for Step 3. The company receives the completed Smart ESG questionnaire from the vendor, and after approval, an attestation is generated. The vendor can now provide this as proof of ESG compliance to future companies. Attestations are the building blocks of a strong vendor's reputation. And with additional attestations in hand, the vendor can represent a lower risk to future companies, relying on broader community approval of their ESG performance. The Smart ESG platform demonstrates some of the most powerful attributes of blockchain technology to harness digital trust to significantly lower costs and risks for an entire industry. One last thing. In the upper right corner of the document is a QR code. If we click on it, it opens a new website, verifiedbyintegra.com, which, as you can see, confirms the document was successfully tokenized by Integra.